This is a routine on clearing the lymphatic system in the brain. It's called glymphatics. So the glymphatics will take out toxins and waste from the head, from the brain when you sleep. So this is a great routine to do in the evening, but anytime is good. So if you tend to get headaches, pain behind the eyes, you have vision issues, you tend to feel groggy, fuzzy head, hard time waking up, that heavy brain kind of feeling, migraines, pressure headaches, this is a great thing to do daily. So the lymphatic system always drains down into the collarbone and from the body up into the collarbone, specifically the left side. So it'll look opposite when I do it, but I'm going to do it right so I drain properly. So you can take your right hand, take it across to the left side. And when we are stimulating the lymphatic system, it's a light rub. Here I'm rubbing above and below the collarbone. You go for about 10 seconds on a nice light rub and then a pat. So I just kind of count to 10. And then you take the left hand to the right side. You may find yourself naturally wanting to take some nice deep breaths. And then you do 10 taps. So we always drain the collarbone first because everything's going to pull down. Then you're going to go behind the ear. This is where the majority of the lymphatics are. They run deep, superficial, and deep. And again, just a light rub. You can do one side at a time or both. And then just a light little tap. If you don't like the feeling of a tap, maybe you do have a headache, you can just rub for 20 underneath. Good. Just let that rub. Let it feel good. Take those breaths, helping with breath and circulation. And then every once in a while, I'm just going to pull it all down, right? And then we go up into sort of the jowl area. Again, you can do one side at a time or both sides. So I do this with clients a lot. If they show up and they report that, oh, I've just got a headache. Again, if you don't like tapping, just keep rubbing down. And we'll start with just getting things moving in the temples. Let it feel good. Yeah, just let that rub. And then little tap. Awesome. So then I want to work on the trigeminal nerve. So it starts down here. You want to find those two sort of points of the collarbone and drop just down below. There's sort of a little softening and you can rub there. That can be tender. So don't hurt yourself. That's where our brain's smart, but just give that a little rub. And then you want to find where the little dimples here would be and just rub in there. Again, if it's tender, just maybe you got a little bit of inflammation, a little blockage in the lymphatics. We come here into the sinuses. Kind of nice. You can make funny sounds if you like. Get in there. If you've got a cold, this will sort of feel that good pain. Feel like things are moving. And then we want to come up into the eyebrow and just sort of get right where the edge of the bone is. And just sort of press in and pull. And we want to come under the cheekbone. Just rub under the cheekbone. You don't have to push hard, right? We're just wanting to open up the lymphatics and the circulation here. Good. And then fingers press in and just pull. Work from the up into the crown. And then down the back. Then you want to take your two thumbs and come right to the occipits in the back. I like to do both sides at the same time, but you can do one. And just come right under the occiput, the skull. Most people are pretty tender and just kind of go back and forth a couple of times. Often, if you get headaches because of neck and shoulder tension, the headache is because of blood flow and oxygen restrictions. So you want to just get that moving right there. Feels good to breathe. And then just take your fingers and just massage in through here. Good. So that's a nice sort of hands-on technique for the glymphatics in the head. And then when you sleep, everything is moving nicely. And you would notice less headache, maybe an ease or gone, wake up with more clear head, not so puffy, and go from there. Good, shake it out. And then I like to finish with a squeeze and a pull the energy across. Squeeze and pull. And there. Once you've done it a couple of times, you can just do it without watching the video, but the video is a great place to get you going. All right. Thanks.